All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. And today we're talking the Ford Maverick. That's right. If you have a Ford Maverick, this happens to be a 2022, that you are trying to put it into brake maintenance mode to do your rear brakes, and it is not working. There is a cycle to do this. This is not on how to put it in brake maintenance mode. This is going to be the video on the workaround. All right. Brake maintenance mode, it's a key cycle, throttle pedal, where you have to push the start, pushing the brake down, there's a whole cycle to do it, and it should go into brake maintenance mode. There is a known issue with the Ford Mavericks, at the very least, that it is not working. This is the first time this truck needs rear brakes, and lo and behold, the brake maintenance, put the truck into brake maintenance, will not activate, it will not go into it, not even through Ford Scan. And after calling the dealer and having several conversations, it's a known issue. What the fix? I don't know what the fix is. However, there is a workaround. It's a do-it-your-own risk workaround, because if you don't do it right, you could damage parts. But I'm going to show you how to go ahead and get your badge changed, even if it's not working and not going into brake maintenance mode. First things first, I got this side done. I'm going to go ahead and get the other side prepped so I can walk you through this. And with that being said, you're still going to need your brake caliper tool that's going to turn in your piston after you've retracted the electronic parking brake that you're going to do manually here in a minute. All right, so you've got your wheel off, you've got your brake pad and shoe and rotor and all that stuff exposed. So what you're going to do now, I don't know why I said shoe, but you're going to go ahead and you're going to take the caliper off. There's two Allen bolts in here. You're going to go ahead and get that caliper off. Before you do that, you're going to unplug your parking brake. Now, the parking brake, it's not in maintenance mode, but it's also not set. So keep that in mind. Your parking brake cannot be set. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to move this at all. So unplug this and unbolt your caliper. Then I'll show you the next step, which has nothing to do with the pad replacement. It's just an emergency brake maintenance workaround. Okay, here you go. The caliper is off now. Taking these two Allen bolts out. Now the caliper is sitting here. Now keep in mind, people, that don't freak out. You're going to unbolt this electronic park and brake motor. There's two more Allen bolts. There's one here and there's one down there. You're going to take those two off. Nothing's going to happen. There's no fluid or anything in there. You're going to pull it off. There's an O-ring, so it's a little snug. You're going to take that right out of there. Then you're going to basically, it's nothing to do with the motor. You're going to leave it alone. So if you had a faulty, let's go back a step here. If you had a faulty emergency brake motor, you'd be doing the same thing essentially. But you're going to take this off. Then we're going to manually, because the mechanism's actually in here, we're going to manually retract the end of that shaft, screw it in basically, so this piston can get retracted, and then we can get the pads changed. So I'm going to unscrew this here and pop this out, and I'll show you. All right, so motor's off. That's all it is. It's a standalone motor. It's got a spline shaft on it that's in here, and this is the threaded version into your emergency brake and allows you to push that piston back in. What happens is this motor will screw on this shaft until it feels resistance, stop. That's your emergency brake when it's set, and then when you unset it or you release it, it's going to back off whatever, a half a turn or whatever it needs to do. So what happened was, this is not in maintenance mode. This would go ahead and retract that, screw this all the way in, and it's not doing that. So we're going to do that manually. Now you just simply turn this shaft, you screw it in until it stops, and it's all the way in, and allow you to push that piston back in. All right, and honestly, it screws in pretty easy. You can do it by hand. You shouldn't really feel any resistance until it stops and it's fully screwed all the way back in. At that point, once this thing is screwed in and it stops, it goes in quite a ways. Right there, it just stopped. There, it's fully retracted. Now you can take your compression tool that basically screws this in and applying light pressure, and it should not go in hard. You shouldn't hear any motor noise or anything weird like that. And that's gonna fully push that piston back in, which I'll do right now. Then we go ahead and reassemble it, and it's back to your regular brake job. All right, now this is the tool right here that you need. You would not be able to screw this in, or you'd be trying to force it in if you didn't go ahead and screw this in first to retract that threaded rod that's in here. So it's very important that you do this either by putting your truck in brake maintenance mode. However, this is not the video for you. This is if that does not work, you manually screwed it in yourself, by taking off the park brake motor. So once I get this pushed in, we'll put that back on and we're good to go. All right, so piston's fully retracted. Now you're basically gonna put your electric motor right back on where it was, and the splines will line up. They actually line up really well, and this will go back together really nicely. I might have that on backwards. It goes like so. So, like, you may wanna put a little bit of lube to help you on this O-ring right here, but otherwise you shouldn't feel much resistance, and it just slides right back on, and then you put your two fasteners back on, and then the pads. All right, so once you get your pads changed, your caliper is gonna slide right on because you're fully retracted. You're gonna go ahead and make sure you plug that emergency brake back in. And one more step, we're gonna go inside and we're gonna cycle this emergency brake. We are inside the vehicle now. Remember, this is on a Maverick that did not go in brake maintenance mode. So what you're going to do is you're gonna go ahead and put it in the on position. We're not touching the brake at this point. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna activate the parking brake on this thing. Yeah, we know the door's open. So we're gonna go ahead and pull up. And then you're gonna, now the parking brake, it's gonna, you'll hear it the very first time, it's gonna screw in quite a bit because it's gonna come all the way out and touch that rotor. Then you put your foot on the brake, release it. Everything's working. Go ahead and do it again. And release it. There we go. So everything is working. And we come back out around the vehicle. If you notice now, your caliper is not all sloppy like it was before because that piston came out until it touched what it needed to when you activated the parking brake. Now, it's not on because we didn't turn it on. The one thing you can check for a final check is to go ahead and put your parking brake on, make sure it's not going to roll. You got to clean that rotor up. But in a nutshell, that is it. So this is a do-it-yourself, do-it-your-own risk workaround for the Ford Maverick brake maintenance mode on the rear brakes, parking brake. Then it does not go in brake maintenance mode. This will help you get it done. So go ahead and hit that like and subscribe. This is Scott from Flip and Customize. Check out all the tips and tricks and how-to videos on our channel. Thanks, guys.